Hey guys, welcome to first video we're releasing. Right now I don't have a camera that can record frame rate of talking, so I'm just doing video of my warrior in PvP. We just showed the gear that I had. Now we're showing the Eye of the Storm, going over damage done, shattering throw. Some of this stuff is recorded before I set up keybinds, some of it's not. I'm learning how to do PvP effectively on a warrior. I'm realizing that as I go and I PvP more, that I'm missing a lot of key moments of when to use certain abilities or how to use them. So what we got going on so far is just sitting here with some somewhat decent gear, going into BGs. I'm relying pretty much on being carried through game after game after game after game, trying to get the honor, trying to get enough kills to get gear. It's really tough in battlegrounds nowadays to start out with no resilience and be effective because you do almost no damage. You do almost no damage to any caster or anything. You can't even get up on a caster. They just two-shot you before you even get close. So you have quite a bit going on. I do happen to have some decent gear in this what I'm showing right now. We're going through using Blade Storm, using sweeping strikes, execute, slam. I'm using slam out of just pure unknowledgeable PvP skills. As I go through it, I realize I really need to be macroing like heroic strike to abilities, making sure that I'm always using recklessness when it comes off cooldown, and dealing lots and lots of damage. As you can see though, right now there's not a whole lot going on. I pretty much just am running, and then I try and PvP a warrior. At least, luckily, I have a few people with me going through this. There's a couple of my buddies that I gotta give shout outs to in this, especially going up with BGs. I have my buddy Anthony, who lives out in Oklahoma, who I only get to play with on 2 days a week because he works overnights. I work mornings, but he's in a lot of the battlegrounds with me. He does a lot of help with CCing. He just recently got a new computer, so he's not running at 3 FPS. As you can see, I haven't died yet, but there's quite a few deaths throughout these videos. There's going to be quite a few spots where I just get owned from top to bottom. The main thing we have to do is specify why we're doing this. We're doing this because for the longest time I've been playing World of Warcraft, and I've never really done much in endgame content or PvP. There's a lot of nights where I just sat running in circles around the fountain in Dalaran, or sitting at the edge of Orgrimmar staring at the sun waiting for it to set in the game, because I really didn't have a whole lot of knowledge on what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Like, as you can see, a lot of my buttons aren't macroed, so in order to get out of something, I have to move my mouse to a trinket and click on it. Through later videos, or later recordings rather, I get a lot of things done to where I'm actually dealing damage. I'm using every one of my buttons is keybinded except for Heroic Strike, which apparently, according to Swifty, yes, that's right, Swifty, Heroic Strike is something you want to dump a lot of rage on when you're waiting on cooldowns instead of watching white damage. So that's something I'm going to have to test in videos. I know the whole reason we're really doing this is Swifty got me into Warrior PvP. And it all started just over 6 months ago. I got the Razer Lycos keyboard because Swifty had done a demo of it on YouTube, being that he's sponsored by, Razer. There was one of my first deaths, as you can see. Swifty showed how to pretty much just spam 5 buttons at once and own 2 rogues and BGs. Well, unfortunately, in real World of Warcraft PvP, spamming 5 buttons is the same thing as just putting your face on a keyboard and rolling back and forth and hoping for the best. We're not playing Holy Palace now. So we're going on from there, and we're doing a lot more to PvP with it. The next videos are going to include music, are going to include arenas, some rated BGs. If you like these videos, I hope you subscribe. If you don't, we understand. These are pretty crappy videos to start. Anyway, have a good day, guys, and enjoy.